Hi, my name is Brent Valderas, and I'll be doing a review on Chapter 7 of Huber, Messick, and Pivar's Real Estate Appraisal. I'll first give a brief overview of the entire chapter, later discuss 3 key concepts that I learned from this chapter, and at the end give a brief summary of my thoughts on the chapter. Now, Chapter 7 first talks about the various classifications of houses, whether that be 1-story houses or 2-story houses, as well as discussing the multiple different architectural styles of houses, such as Mediterranean-style houses or ranch-style. This chapter also discusses the elements of house design, such as the functionality of specific areas within a home, as well as the characteristics of each room. The chapter also discusses the basic materials and methods and techniques that are common in residential construction, such as foundation construction, roofing, and framing. Now, one key concept that I learned from this chapter was about one of the architectural styles, which is the Cape Cod, or 1 1/2 story house. Now, this house type has a steeply pitched roof that permits part of the attic to be used for living space or dorming, and usually 1 or 2 bedrooms on the ground floor. Now, construction costs per square foot tend to be lower for 1 1/2 story houses or Cape Cods compared to 1-story houses. Another concept that I learned from this chapter was about how the spaces of a home are separated into 3 different zones for 3 different types of activities. Now, there's the living zone, which includes the public areas of the house, like the living room, dining room, the family room, and the guest bath. There's also the working zone, which includes the kitchen, the laundry, the utility room. And then there's the sleeping zone, which would, as the name suggests, be the bedrooms and the private baths. Now, the third key concept that I learned from this chapter was about insulation in homes. Now, insulation is a material that resists the transfer of heat from getting inside to the home from the outside. And the effectiveness of insulation is measured in terms of R value, or resistance to heat transfer. The higher the R value, the better the insulation is at keeping from the heat from getting in. And since most heat transfer tends to occur at the roof of a house, that is where the insulation is required to be at a high level. Common insulating materials are fiberglass, rock wool or blown-in insulation, and rigid foam sheets. Now, Chapter 7 definitely taught me a lot about the different architectural styles that are available in single-family homes, as well as teaching me about the different types of characteristics that would be important to become familiar with within the field of real estate, as well as being an appraiser. Now, this chapter also taught me the importance of understanding construction terms, methods, and materials in order to properly describe a building in an appraisal report, as well as describe the quality of the building and be able to spot any defects or wear and tear. Now, this concludes my review of Chapter 7. Thank you for watching.